This is Autoline Daily, the show dedicated to enthusiasts of the global automotive industry. Hyundai is teaming up with EV startup Canoo to co-develop a platform for electric vehicles. Based on Canoo's proprietary skateboard design, the new platform will be used for future Hyundai and Kia electric vehicles, as well as purpose-built vehicles for the companies. This deal is part of a broader commitment from Hyundai to invest $87 billion over the next 5 years to fuel future growth. And this partnership will help the automaker reach its goal of having eco-friendly vehicles comprise 25% of its lineup by 2025. And if the name Canoo sounds familiar, we talked about them a few weeks back when the Cruise Origin first came out, and viewer GM Veteran said he liked the Canoo better because it reminded him of a downsized version of the GM Futureliner. In other electric news, Volvo Trucks demonstrated its all-electric Class 8 semi at a company event in California. It's part of the company's Lights project, which is a collaboration between 15 public and private partners to demonstrate the viability of all-electric semis in high-traffic and urban areas. As part of the $90 million project, prototypes of the trucks will be used in real-world operations by two of California's leading freight companies. Volvo truck engineers will monitor the truck's performance, driving cycles, load capacity, and range over the next several months. The company will use that data to help improve the production versions, which it's aiming to launch by the end of the year. Daimler reported its earnings for last year, and the numbers are alarming. Sales were essentially flat, but revenue was up slightly, largely thanks to higher prices. But its net profit plummeted 64%. A key reason why is that the company had to fork over 4 billion euros for cheating on diesel emissions. It also paid out 949 million euro to fix defective Takata airbags and 167 million euro on recalls. However, even if it didn't have those charges, Daimler's profit would still be down, which means costs are getting out of control. We have a red alert for Tesla shorts. We're starting to get some sales numbers for January outside of the U.S. market, and they're sunny side up. Sales in France shot up 431% last month. Don't get too excited on those numbers. The French only bought 170 Teslas. Meanwhile, in the Great White North, Canadians bought over 2,000 of them, up 138%, as reported by Ward's Intelligence. While Tesla's sales are down sharply in the U.S., as long as it can grow overall sales in overseas markets, its stock price should do just fine. The auto industry is racing to develop Level 4 and 5 self-driving technology. But according to the supplier ZF, Level 2 autonomy is where the money's at. On a recent Autoline After Hours, we were joined by Aaron Jefferson, the Vice President of Electronics and ADAS at ZF. And he talked about the benefits of its Level 2 Plus system, which the company claims is the most cost-effective system on the market. It uses front cameras and radars in both the front and corners of a vehicle to enable some single-lane functionality. It's essentially the same as other systems in the market today, but much cheaper, less than $1,000. That doesn't include driver monitoring, but Aaron Jefferson says that it's not too expensive to add the system. He wouldn't give a specific price with driver monitoring, but says it would be much less expensive than what GM and Tesla offer. The Cadillac Super Cruise system is around a $6,000 package, while Tesla charges about $7,000 for autopilot. ZF will start producing its Level 2 system at the end of the year in Asia, but the company doesn't expect Level 2 systems to catch on until 2023. Gordon Murray is a designer best known for his work on the McLaren F1, but we've also highlighted the 700 horsepower supercar he's making called the T50. So it comes as a little bit of a surprise to see his design house come out with the Motive, a wacky-looking autonomous pod. It's a one-seater vehicle that's meant for personal mobility or last-mile deliveries. The chassis and suspension are made from aluminum, and the panels and door are composite, which gives it a weight of 450 kilograms, or just under 1,000 pounds, not including the battery pack. That pack is 17.3 kilowatt hours and is mated to a 20 kilowatt electric motor, which gives it a top speed of 40 miles per hour and an estimated range of 100 kilometers, or about 62 miles. Gordon Murray Design says the Motive could be ready for mass production in 2 to 5 years, depending on application and legislation. Another Chinese automaker is trying to crack into the North American market. Chery Automobile is partnering with HAAH Automotive Holdings, an automotive import and distribution company located in California, to build and sell its vehicles in North America. The first vehicle will be a rebadged Exceed TX SUV sold under an all-new brand called Vantus. Its platform can accommodate hybrid, plug-in hybrid, and electric powertrains, although no announcement has been made about what will power the North American vehicles. Also not known is where they will be made and when they'll go on sale, but they will be sold on an online platform and what the company says, quote, at better than competitive pricing. Be sure to join us for Autoline After Hours this week. Our special guest is Gary Bandersky from GM, who will be talking about the company's new electronic architecture, which allows features like electric drive, Super Cruise, and other safety systems to all run at the same time. Join us this Thursday afternoon to learn all about it.
Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone Tires, your journey, our passion, and by Borg Warner, propulsion solutions that support a clean, energy-efficient world.
With the average price of a new car in the U.S. around $38,000, we keep hearing that affordability is a big issue, and we're probably just a few years away before the average car is $40 grand. And that's a key reason why used car sales are red hot. AutoNation, which is the largest automotive retailer in the American market, reports that its gross profits on used cars jumped 21% in the fourth quarter. While robotics are being used more in factories, humans still perform 72% of tasks. So the supplier Denso has teamed up with Drishy Technologies to optimize production. They're using AI and computer vision to digitize human motion continuously and in real time to provide analytics on manual tasks performed by its production employees. This allows them to quickly identify and eliminate bottlenecks, improve processes, boost efficiency, and prioritize tasks. The technology is now being used in several of Denso's facilities in North America. Nissan is suing former CEO Carlos Ghosn over his alleged financial misconduct and is seeking about $91 million in damages. The company says the damages will likely increase in the future because it expects to pay more fines related to Ghosn's misconduct. But maybe Ghosn can pay that fine with the TV and movie deal he's seeking. As we reported yesterday, Ghosn hired one of Hollywood's best-known agents to snag him a deal. And we asked you who should play Ghosn and what the name of the movie should be. And boy, did we get a lot of great responses. There were suggestions for Joe Pesci and Robert Downey Jr., who would be good choices. But we liked the suggestions for Mr. Bean, the actor Rowan Atkinson, since he's pretty much a dead ringer for Ghosn. The movie titles suggestions were even better though. Ghosn, Going, Gone, Ghosn with the Wind, Ghosn in 60 Seconds, and Nissan Impossible were all fantastic. But we feel Jim Heads is the best with Dude, Where's My Carlos? We love that one. Thanks to everyone who commented. We really enjoyed your responses. But with that, we wrap up today's show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Ward's is the industry leader for news, data, and analysis. That's why companies across the globe subscribe to our premium service, maybe even your own. Log in for subscriber access now. Check your company's intranet for details and rely on wardsauto.com to keep you informed.